To approve?
Support. Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Winton, supported by Councilman Remick. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.6 is a motion to approve authorizing the mayor to sign a purchase agreement on behalf of the city of Taylor for the sale of parcel number as read in the amount of $1,500, and the proceeds go to the general fund.
Motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilman Remick, supported by Councilwoman Winton. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.17 is a motion to approve home deferred loan for homeowner 2020-005 in the amount of $12,186 plus a 10% contingency for a total amount of $13,405 through We Preserve Michigan LLC sole quote funded through Community Development Block Grant Home Repair Program, not to exceed program limits.
Motion to approve. Support.
I have a motion by Councilman Johnson, supported by Councilman Bazura. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair, I have a question. When is the cement work going to be done?
Through the chair, that's an excellent question as well. The cement work will not be done until the spring. It's too late in the season now to do it. However, we are doing the roof now, so we just wanted to bring it forward and get the approval all at once.
Thank you.
Any other questions? If not, all those in favor say yes.
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 All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.8 is a motion to receive and file home deferred loan for homeowner 2020-06 in the amount of $2,248 plus a 10% contingency for a total amount of $2,473 through Clear Choice Heating and Cooling LLC low bid funded through Community Development Block Grant Home Repair Program, and it's not to exceed program limits.
Motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Pat, supported by Councilman Remick. Is there any discussion? Mr. Ball?
Thank you, Chairman. And again, this is a receive and file because it's an emergency repair, and we actually just got a call today about 3:30, so we'll have another one. So I just wanted to tell viewers at home as well about the program, especially with the cold weather approaching, that if there is furnace issues, and as long as the income qualify, this program is designed to help those in need. So furnaces, hot water heaters become a very hot topic this time of year. So if there is any need, they can call the Community Development Office.
Okay, thank you. Okay, is there any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.9 is a motion to approve authorizing the mayor and city clerk to sign on behalf of the city of Taylor an extension of the agreement with Wayne County Home Consortia through June 30th, 2023.
Motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Winton, supported by Councilman Remick. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair, can someone come up and explain to the residents what this is, please?
Sure.
Sure, thank you. So, the Home Consortia is a group of 5 communities. It's City of Taylor, Dearborn, Livonia, Dearborn Heights is opted back in, and Lincoln Park. And per HUD, this type of money has to be pooled into a third party, which is Wayne County, who does all the administration. Such as typically with our grants, we get to keep our administrative money. The county keeps the administrative money on this grant, and then each community gets an allocation. In the past, we've used the funds for Pinewood, and I think this body would be happy to know that we did write a letter to Pinewood exiting the development completely. So typically now what we use it for is our down payment assistance program solely, and that offers residents, our first-time home buyers that are buying their first home in Taylor or who have not owned a home in the previous 3 years and income qualify, the opportunity for a down payment assistance of up to $7,500. That's what we use those funds for.
Thank you.
This will also, this is a 3-year program agreement, so comes before this body every 3 years.
Okay. Councilman Johnson?
Well, seeing you're up here and you mentioned Pinewood, what, with all that extra property that's all been prepped for buildings, can Pinewood do anything with that? Or does it have to stay vacant?
Through the chair, through an agreement between the Pinewood Condo Association and the city of Taylor, if they sell that 5-acre parcel within the affordability period, which is the next 15 years, which I believe would be 12 now, so we're 3 years into that agreement, they would have to split all proceeds with the city of Taylor, as well as we would have to approve the sale as well.
Okay, so it wouldn't benefit them to build on it.
Through the chair, no, and we would get, any sale of the land the city would get half the proceeds.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any other questions? If not, all those in favor say yes.
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 All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.10 is a motion to approve Rico, current vendor, for the lease of 4 copiers in the amount of $894 per month for a 28-month term. And this is funded through general fund debt services account.
Motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilman Remick, supported by Councilman Bazura. Is there any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I have a question.
Okay.
Looking at the statement, the bid thing that we have here, it seems to me that there's only 2 copiers on here, but they're requesting 4. So I'm a little confused on the quantity of the items described here. Can someone explain that to me?
I was actually a little concerned. Yeah, I was going to ask the same question because I see, is it like a buy one, get one free or something?
Mr. Chairman, so if you look at
Buy one,
the,
get one?
the supporting document, they quoted a black and white, and they quoted a full color. So the lease agreement is for 4 units. It's 1 color and 3 black and white. They will be placed at, 1 will go in economic development, 1 will go to the senior center, 1 will go to the new parks building, and 1 will go to the media building in the office area. So there's 4 units. So the lease is $209 a month for the black and white. So there would be 3 at $209 a month, and then 1 at the $266.28.
Okay, but the total is the $894?
Correct.
Okay, for all 4, and that's a month?
That's monthly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get an updated attachment then? Because I would like to see everything on the attachment before I vote on it.
Mr. Chairman, it's on mine. It should be on.
Yeah, ours kind of, it just says, in between range here.
It says 1 Rico Green Line MP, 209 lease, 1 Rico MP, 266.28 lease, and then it goes down to technology service, Rico Green Line at 0, and it tells how many black and white copies per quarter per unit, and black and white copies, and that's it.
Yep.
I don't,
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, so I don't know what the councilwoman's requesting, but, so it's 3 of the first line item, and then it's 1 of the second line item. And then so those collectively, that translates to the 800 and, what was it?
94.
$894 per month.
They quoted a color, they quoted the black and white. We're
Correct.
taking 3 of the black and white and 1 of the color and paying for all 4.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
but I still would like to see something. I don't see that here.
It's in the suggested action, 4 copiers in the amount of.
Well, I know that's in the agenda item, but it's not in our attachments, is what I'm saying.
They gave us a per unit quote, and we're taking 3 units and approving 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah, so we're getting 1 color and 3 black and white, correct?
And if you do the math, multiply the black and white quote by 3 and take the color quote, it comes to the 894. We could have bought 8, we could have bought 12, we could have bought 1. We got a per unit pricing, and we're taking advantage of 3 units at 260, or 3 at 209 and 1 at 266.28.
Yeah, it comes out to
I
just
think
under
that's just the
$894.
quote, right? Do you have that sheet of paper in front?
Yeah.
Because I think what we have is the quote, so those 2, it shows that, and then on the bottom part is the technology services, that just shows like, I think another type of quote, correct? If we did it by per page or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's the capabilities and that I think we already, because this is just being added on to our current lease agreement. So the service portion of it is already included in it. So that, we're not paying anything extra for that. I think they're just showing what those come with. But we're actually just leasing 3 of the first line item and 1 of the second line item.
Okay, so you see, Caroline, what we're looking at is, this is a quote sheet. So the ones on the top that says quantity item description, those are the 2 things that are being quoted. So we're gonna buy we're gonna lease 1 of the color and 3 of the black and white. And then the other part,
It doesn't say 3, that's what I'm saying, it doesn't say 1 color and 3. It does not say that on here, it just says this is what they're quoting us.
Mr. Chairman?
I'm saying, I want proof on paper, myself, that I'm voting for 1 and 2. I know what you're saying, I know it's in the agenda, the scripture, agenda item, but it does not say that on there.
Mayor.
You
Chairman?
know what I'm saying?
We can amend the item, if that's satisfactory to everybody. Instead of saying to lease 4, it can be to lease 3 black and white and 1 color, and it gets you to 4, if that will work.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I just wanted, I kind of had the same question, but now that I see it, it's basically, this ain't an itemized, this is what they quoted us. So, like, each copier was quoted for this amount of money. And the administration decided they wanted to take 1 of the color and 3 of the black and whites. That's where we're getting so that's a total of 4 units at a cost of $894 per month. So it's pretty descriptive in the agenda, and that's what, would basically, I mean, there's nothing else that they can purchase with this.
I still would like to see an attachment given to us that says exactly what we're voting on. I understand it's in the agenda item, I understand that. Usually we have a cover letter, usually we have, with the attachments, we don't even have a cover letter. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So this is something totally different. I don't have a problem with getting them, that's not the problem. The problem is I'm not seeing, other than the agenda item, on paper, on the attachments, what we are actually getting, or where they're going. I know you told us where they were going, but I would like to see that on paper.
Mr.